Hello and happy Halloween. So I wanted to make another video because last time I was on YouTube, I was talking about the difference between real and hashtag real, which is a very, very fine line to walk, especially for practitioners and anyone who's interested in authenticity and what they bring to the table in terms of social media. So yeah, wanted to make another video today. It's like, oh, no makeup. Haven't brushed my hair today. Kids' coats are on the floor. Let's do this. So what am I talking about when I'm talking about the difference between real and hashtag real? Well, we all know that social media is a beautiful, splendid, horrible beast, don't we? I love it in the sense that I can connect people. Just the other day, a woman found my website, online and called me, and we were talking, and I was like, you know who you need to meet? So-and-so. And I was able to literally instantly put the two of them in touch with each other. And now they're working together and forming beautiful things. And I would not be able to do that without social media. So I love it. But in the sense that it is a driver of culture, it's a little bit harder to get a handle on it. I feel like a lot of us are sitting here kind of like white knuckling our lives because social media is so ingrained now, and we're still learning how we fit into that. It's like almost all of us are teenagers, and almost all of us are trying to be like, okay, well, how do I relate in relation to them? And okay, what's my role? And we're all trying to figure out the measuring stick, right? That we're using to measure our lives. And that's fine. The problem is when we start to measure our worth with that same measuring stick. And I have noticed in my clients that some people are reporting feeling very, very down on themselves and compounding shame onto themselves because they're noticing that even on their best days are not as beautiful as someone else's worst days. And that is what is compelling me to speak up and speak out and call out people a little bit, just a little bit. My favorite example to use of this is like somebody that I was following for a while, but then no longer follow, because it was like this person was trying to curate an art gallery of their worst moments and make them look as effortless and perfect and beautiful as possible. The moment that I was kind of like, okay, I'm not interested in viewing this art gallery, was when this person had taken a selfie and they had one hand. It was supposed to look very candid, as though it was like a portrait and someone else was taking the picture, and they're like, like that, like their hand, like, oh, it's so terrible, but I just wanted to be like, I know what your other hand is doing. I know you're sitting there with the phone out like this, taking a selfie, putting the perfect black and white filter on it, and then making this bad day you're having look as amazing as humanly possible. But oh my God, you guys, totally raw right now. Totally hashtag raw. Hashtag totally real. Hashtag look how real I'm being. Look, hashtag vulnerable. Hashtag I'm awesome. Hashtag oh my God. And that's fine. If someone needs to do that, and that's what they need in their life, that's fine. But when it starts to affect my clients, and my clients are feeling less than, feeling inadequate about themselves because of this, I feel like I need to make a video about this. I feel like I need to talk today about this. So, when I say my clients, I'm talking about people. A lot of my clients are dealing with horrific trauma in their lives, and they are now recovering from addiction to fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, alcohol, Percocet, lots of different drugs, lots of different coping mechanisms that they're using, not as character defects. These people are not defective. There's nothing wrong with them. They are addicted to drugs, and they are trying to break the cycle of addiction to drugs. The reason they got addicted to drugs was to help their heart, was to help themselves cope with some of the pain of their extreme trauma. Now, these are people who need a lot of support and a lot of love and a lot of reassurance. They're not getting it when they sign on to Facebook or Instagram or Twitter and they're seeing people putting the perfect filter on their worst day and calling it real. It's very easy to get conflated between what's real and what's being presented to them as real. That's more beautiful than anything that they could ever picture for themselves. So I'm here to tell you today, if you're struggling, if you are coping, if you are dealing with trauma, if you are carrying the burden, and we're talking big T trauma like a rape or even a car accident or a natural disaster, or little T trauma, that compounded abuse that builds over time. If you are carrying these things and it is weighing on your heart and it is weighing you down, I am here to let you know that you do not need to be taken in by people who are trying to put on a show or make themselves feel some kind of way by using your eyeballs and your energy and your likes to pump themselves up. You are beautiful. You are worthy. And even if the only thing you have to bring to the table today is your broken heart, it is wonderful and beautiful. Your life is not measured by the perfection of your Instagram filter. Your best day is not measured by someone's worst day picture on Instagram. You are loved. You are worthy. And you belong here. And everything that you have to bring is okay.